Hello everyone, my name is Steve and welcome to part 2 of your guide to creating callouts for LSPDFR. Today we'll be looking at the makings of a plugin. So to get started, open your project and we're going to right away start implementing the references we added in the previous video. So come up here to the using statements. We're going to add a new one. We're going to say using. We're going to type rage. We're going to press the semicolon. And then we want to come down another line using LSPD. It should fill in, so just press tab. We'll press dot mod dot API. You use tab to autofill all of this. Finish it off with a semicolon, just like that. Next up, you want to come down here into where it says public class main. You want to add a colon, plugin, just like that. Enter a couple times, get some space, and then you want to make a new function. It's going to be public override void initialize. And you should just be able to press tab there and have all this happen. Want to erase this line that's going to auto-generate for you, and you want to start by typing functions. You should see it pop up. Say dot. And in functions, there's a ton of stuff you can do while making your callout. Like you can check things such as is ped being frisked and things like that. For now, we're going to do on duty state changed plus equals on duty state changed handler. It's a semicolon. Press enter. We're going to do a game log, so game.log trivial, just like that. And here you can type in whatever you want to happen when the plugin first loads. So we can say plugin amazing callouts plus system.reflection.assembly.get executing assembly get name version .toString. This is a very long, convoluted way of just getting the version of the plugin. And then you want to have a space here, and you say by authors, just put whatever you want your name to be in there, has been initialized. And you want to finish it off with a semicolon just like that. And that's going to put it into the console. If you open up the Rage console, you'll see that. You want to do another one. Log trivial again. And this time we're going to say go on duty to fully load amazing callouts. Just like that. So we'll see these two messages appear. Alright, and then at the end here, we're going to say app domain, current domain assembly resolve, plus equals new resolve event handler. We want to say LSPDFR and resolve event handler, just like that. Next, come down outside of these curly brackets to make a new function. I'm going to make public override void finally. Finally is going to be what's running as the plugin closes. So we'll just have a simple log trivial statement, and it's just going to say amazing callouts has been cleaned up. Very simple, just like that. And I'll come down a couple more and make a private this time. Static void, and this is where we're going to be making this thing up here. to say on duty state change handler. Spell it exactly the same as you did up there. Bool on duty is going to be what it takes in. You want to put an if statement in here. You're going to be saying if the player is on duty, register the callouts and display a notification. This game dot that we've been using is through Rage plugin hook, and it lets you do, it's a very, very powerful tool. You can do a lot of things. If you type just display, see help, notification, or subtitle. Subtitle is in the bottom center of the screen. Notification appears just above the minimap, and help is in the top left corner. We want to be displaying a notification. And here you can kind of get fancy with it and do anything. For now, we're just going to say that amazing callouts by author version, it's going to be whatever version you're currently in, so it can just be 1.0, you can do 1.0, depending on how many versions you're going to be making. And we'll say alpha has been successfully loaded. And you can actually use these things if you want. You can really play around and get this to look however you want it to. Next up, we're going to be solving this little thing down here. Oh, it's got red right now. We want to make it private. Static void. Call it register callouts. And that should go away. Yes. And in here, we're not actually going to be typing anything just yet because we don't actually have any callouts to register. So just leave that there for now. Come down again. Say public static assembly. And it should ask you to import something here. You can use control dot to using system reflection. You can see up here we've added a using statement for using system reflection. So public static assembly, LSPDFR is where we're using the resolve event handler. So LSPDFR resolve event handler object sender resolve event args and now in here we want to make a for each statement just like that. Assembly in functions dot get all user plugins. Make sure you keep those parentheses, and then do some more curly braces there. If args, which we passed in up here, dot name dot to lower, so the lowercase name of them, contains assembly dot get name dot name to lower. So this is just going to make it all lowercase. Curly parentheses, or curly brackets rather, return assembly just like that, and then come down outside of the for each statement. Right here you can see it's outside of those braces. Hit return no, just like that. And we've got one more thing to write here. It's a public static bool this time, and it's is LSPDFR plugin running. You want to be inputting plugin version, call main version, should be null, and you want to do another for each statement, assembly, and it's actually just about the same thing as this one up here. Functions, get all user plugins, parentheses, curly braces, assembly name this time, and is equal to assembly dot get name, just like that. If and that we just created there, name to lowercase, lower is equal to the plugin to lower, curly braces again. Then we want to be checking if the main version is equal to null, as it was set up here, or if and.version.compared to main version outside of that is greater than or equal to 0. And if that's the case, we want to return true. And if this is not the case, we want to return false. This is all just checking if LSPDFR is running. That's essentially it. So that is going to do it for this quick little episode. I know it was very short. This is technically an LSPDFR plugin at this point, believe it or not. So just press Ctrl S. And in the next version, we'll get to the fun stuff, which is going to be making our first callout, which is going to be a pursuit. So until then, I hope this helped you. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.